Hi, my name is Cynthia Renee Meeks, and I am joined today with one of my clients, Tammy, and she is here to just give you her overall experience about what it is, what it's like working with me, and what was it like getting her numerology analysis done and going through spiritual hypnosis. So here we go. Hi, Tammy. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for joining me. This is really important for me to, let everyone know about working, not just working with me, but how important it is to know your numerology and now, your numerology chart, and how much it will help you understand who you are, why you're here, what you're supposed to be doing, why things happen in your life, why you react to certain ways. So a lot of people think, it's against God. So I just want you to get on here and tell your live testimonial about, how you felt how it had an impact on your life, pretty much. Okay, so before you connected with me, did you have any knowledge about numerology or spiritual hypnosis?
I knew about numerology, but not about hypnosis, spiritual hypnosis.
Okay,
So that was a surprise to me.
That was a surprise, but you were on board, right?
Yes.
Tell me, I want to try this. Do you think that this would benefit you in any way in your healing? And you're like, yes, come on,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay, so what made you decide to go ahead and book those appointments with me for the numerology and spiritual hypnosis?
Okay, for numerology, I actually thought it was a personality trait. So I am an Aries, and Aries are known for being like starting fights and arguing, and I could do that. And I thought Pisces were just good swimmers. I really just thought it was a personality trait.
Wow.
Is that funny?
After you went through it and you actually had your numbers read, what did you think afterwards? How did you feel?
Oh my gosh, it was a life path. And it has just brought me closer to my religion, spirituality. It really has, because I know that my God really wants the best for me.
Yes.
And I am able to understand, not completely understand, but feel. So like in numerology, on some years that I had been struggling, it really wasn't struggles, it was just cleansing. And I've learned to realize the difference.
Wow, that is so
and not
beautiful.
To be a victim.
Yes. I love it. And it's so funny because people get different results from it. They get the answers that they want. And I always tell people, look, I'm not going to tell you anything that you are not already feeling. I'm only going to confirm the things that you already are feeling, right? So if you are feeling a certain way, if you have a question about something, if you want confirmation about something, that's all I'm going to do is confirm what already is in you, pretty much, right? Because it's your blueprint. It's your name and your date of birth. It's your blueprint.
But it's hidden. Because
yes.
Because we're trained not to listen to it.
Right. Exactly. Oh, I love that. That's true. We're trained not to listen to it. We're trained to not to even search for things like this. Don't even search for it, right? Because what you're seeking, you're going to find some bad stuff, So now people are waking up and they're understanding that, look, I have to get more answers. This is not enough. I need to know who I am, why I'm supposed to be here, and what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so what can you say to the people who are watching this video and they're thinking, numerology, this spiritual hypnosis stuff, that's against God? Because, so many people still walking around saying, I can't do that. That's against God. That's witchcraft. That's, that I'm not supposed to know this stuff. What would you say to someone like that?
I would say that God doesn't put something in my body, in my soul, without in me, and for it to be hidden.
Right.
So I'm not going to go into details, but I always had this feeling when I went by a park and saw something, and that feeling always made me feel guilty that I was thinking of somebody in a certain way.
Uh-huh.
And when we did the hypnosis, I realized what that feeling was, and it was actually a gift.
Right.
And had I not known it, I would be always hard on myself. And people, when we were hard on ourselves and when we're victims and when we feel guilty, we can't spread love.
Right.
And I think God wants us to do that.
Right. That's so true. Always, God. That love is the first and the last. It's always love. You lead with love, and love will follow you. You will gravitate to love. People will find you who are filled with love. And that is so important now in these times that we live in. With your hypnosis session, and you did a couple sessions, do you feel any healing that came from those sessions?
Absolutely. So you know me when we first met. I think we met in some kind of event. I am not the same person.
Right.
I've always been a person who lived in gratitude. So that's always. But I now realize what my mission is, sort of, not completely, but I know what to let go of. And the things that I was holding in or keeping me down are gone. They are completely gone because I felt things and I feel them differently now because things have been peeled off like an onion.
Definitely.
Secrets have been not revealed, but have been freed of. And I think in nowadays when we're always being pushed to fear and feel guilty, and we can't be that. I don't think we have a loving God. So it completely changed my life, my relationship with my children, and my relationship with people who are no longer in my life. And that's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay because we had our journey. We had our chapter.
Exactly. Very good. I wanted to ask you too, what did you feel when did you feel like you could be hypnotized? Did you feel like you can even go there? Did you feel like anything was even there to be healed? First of all,
I remember when we started, I was like, okay, Tammy, you're doing one of your crazies again. But I was shocked how hypnotized I was, how deep and how real it felt.
Yes.
And things and things that no one knew about. These are not things they just came up from so long ago.
That you forgot, actually, right? Some things you even forgot about.
We forgot about it. It was a long time ago. And it reminded, the emotions came back, and I realized, and then now I could sense and see things that I didn't see then.
Yeah, so, and you actually even went to a past life. Did you even think that even existed?
No. And I was shocked. But the interesting part about that is that in my life now, I see why I gravitate towards those things. They're not part of my life now, but I respect them. I've always had respect for that kind of life, but it's not my life now.
Exactly. And now you actually get a chance to see, like, okay, just because whatever religion I am or wherever I came from, whatever they try to tell me, I saw it for myself. It's true. This, they can tell you what religion will put this cloud over you and have you truly believing something. But when God is ready to reveal something to you, the truth, that you can't hide from it. You can't hide from it. And it kind of it deletes everything that you was ever taught. That don't believe that is real. It's going to hurt you because obviously you're healed. You're much better than you were. So it didn't harm you, right? It made you better. And if anything can make you better, I think that is not against God, period, right?
No.
Okay. And we have one last question. What would you say to someone who is suffering in silence and just sitting back and just don't know what to do, but they are truly suffering and knowing that the doctors told them that, look, I can't do nothing else for you. There's nothing wrong with you, but they know inside something is wrong, but they don't know where to go. They keep running to their church and they're not getting any help there as well. What would you say to them and knowing that they're suffering in silence?
Well, first of all, I think we've been trained or taught to think that suffering is normal.
Yes.
That's normal. That's how it is. And it's not. And I don't think the church or anybody is trying maliciously to hold us down. I think they're trying to protect us, like a mother who's protecting her child. But sometimes, and always actually, not sometimes, you have to let them grow because they have different gifts. And when they grow, so I think we're always kept down so we don't spread our wings. Now, if you're not well, and you know that something is not right in your body, in your spirit, seek help that's not the commercial type of help. I can't think of a better word to say.
Holistically. It won't hurt. Holistic help. Yeah. And another thing, what I like to say to people, if you've gone to all these doors and they're closing on you, you're not getting the answer, just go seek somewhere else. There are many modalities. These are only just two modalities, but there are many modalities out there that can help you. Some of them are not hypnosis that can maybe help get you the help that you need, but just go seek something. Just try to find something that will, aid in your healing process. We are all born to heal, pretty much. We're born to heal because we wouldn't be here on this earth plane right now if we wasn't healing something, either ourselves or Mother Gaia, right? Planet Earth. So we're here to heal. And when we come here, we get even more things that we need to heal from, because now we have the family, the society has put this pressure on us, these other layers of this onion. So now we have other things we need to heal, but it is okay. It's okay to heal. You don't have to wait until you get cancer or get something, before you can say, okay, now I want to get help. I have like these hidden emotions, these suppressed emotions that I need to get to work on.
And yes, and you know what? Our ancestors want to help us. They really want to help us.
Exactly.
And they are. Now I know that they're with me. And that makes the journey so much better.
Yes.
Because our bodies, our spirits are not these damaged things that we've been programmed to believe they are. They are. They're a gift from God.
They're a gift from God.
And a spirit knows. And if something is not aligning with you, if you're going to doctors and stuff and it's not working, like you said, find something different.
Find something different.
Something different that's going to resonate with you. And I think people owe it to themselves, if they know about it, to try it.
Yes.
Just try it. Think of it as a vacation into your past lives. And I think that was the most exciting thing I did. I did not believe in it. I didn't think it would happen, but it really changed my life. And I love you for everything you've done with me and helped me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's the biggest thing that I want people, because as you know, Tammy, I work a lot with the people on this side of the spirit world. And if more people knew that there was not a hell they were going to, that they do have other past lives. So if you have other past lives, then obviously you didn't go to hell. You came right back and right back and right back, right? So if they knew that, then they will go into the light. They will not stay stuck here. More and more people will go into the light and see how beautiful it is in the light, versus being here, earthbound, still suffering. So that's the message with my spiritual hypnosis that I want to get out to people, that if you can just go and see and feel and experience this, you will understand that, wow, like I had other lives. So that means there is no hell. So when I leave here, I can actually go into the light and not be afraid. Yes. Hello. Yes. If you get the light, go in the light, right? So I really want to, make sure that I get that point over, because constantly I'm helping spirits in the light, because they stayed here, because they were programmed to believe that if I leave here, I'm going to hell. If I did something wrong and I should not have done that, and God's not going to forgive me, and I'm going to hell. And it's like, no, That's not true,
Oh,
people. Like, please believe that.
yes.
So,
Can I
is
say
there
something
any?
else?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. I was about to ask you that. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
what I wanted to say is, I love that you give the recording. I love the whole experience. I did not
Yes.
believe in it. I was completely shocked because I remember I called one of my children and said, "You are not going to believe what just went on."
Yeah.
And it was just so liberating. It exhausted me. I mean, I
Oh
was
yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But what I wanted to say was I've gone back to the recording several times now, and every time I hear something different. Because I work on it. Seems like I work on something. I hear that, and it's something that I have to work on. And if I go back to listen to it again a couple of months later, oh, I forgot about that. Now, and you can't heal certain things until you heal certain things.
Right.
There's a
Right.
process.
It's a process. It's a process. And with this hypnosis, we get to the core issues of where you're having issues at. So we can, get in there, remove it, and then fill it up with something beautiful. Right. So that you won't still have those same issues that you've been having. So I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Tammy, for joining me, giving your testimonial. So people who are suffering in silence or just curious about this will actually hear a real person who have gone through this, and see, the healing that came from it, see the experience that came, hear about the experience that came from it, and know that it is okay, that you don't have to suffer in silence, that you don't have to be afraid. Get the help from some modality. Just know that spiritual hypnosis and numerology is here. It's one of the modalities that you can choose to help heal you.
And you're a fantastic healer. And you're a fantastic listener. So I definitely recommend anyone who, even just if you have one, oh, should I try that? Go for it. I would definitely say go for it.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this. Again, my name is Cynthia Renee Meeks, and I'm a spiritual awakening guide. And you can always go to my website, CynthiaReneeMeeks.com, and learn more about me and what it is that I do. Bye for now.